And welcome back to Grandia 2. I totally forgot to turn on the sound. It's been a long break. Anything you have to say, fish lady? Welcome to the fish stand. Want to test your skill? Some rather nice festival move. I'm busy, so maybe later I'll let you. Oh, it's festival time again. Anything for your snake and come in, and my snakes will see the future coming. Sure, give it a try. I want to see my friends travel, so I'll give it a try. Snakes and gone, perfect. It says they are near, but you are sure of them if you don't give up. Is that right? I'll definitely do not intend to give up. Let's see. Your Majesty, please keep it down. Essentially, when you call me Your Majesty, I'm incognito. Who's gonna know you're not the king? Anyways, the business is good, drives like crazy too, thanks to Your Majesty. No, not at all. The town is taking a year to finally come back. Everyone's responsibility. It's recovered really well for a year. Any juices in? Your royal, your king, run. It's a pleasure, I bet. I'm gonna try some new delicious juice. Actually, I really. Here goes my second line. Limited King Rowan special juice. That sounds wrong. King Rowan Cider Revival Community Juice. Want to try some? As long as the name for juice, you really have to use my name like that. Are we able to see the arm wrestling guy at all? Hey, it's the arm wrestling guy. Hey kid, are you a little cute guy? No. Oh, wrong. So what brings you here? Information. I can't hear the words you're saying. You're a little closer. That is a little scary there. Hey, it's the singing cat guy. If this isn't His Majesty, you do realize that Bazaar would be held so nicely. Should keep it down. I'm inherently incognito and waste your son. I brought my son to Koopa Valley, but he ran off again, as he's supposed to watch. So people seem to be bustling here. It's been fairly good. Music's popping and stuff. And it's Tao, and she's a nurse? Okay. I didn't remember Tao's name. I know Millennia's and Elaine's one. Are you going out? Yes. The town's back to normal. I'm going to be gone for a while. See you with my own eyes. What we did, I want to see it again. So that's it. Hey, Tao, where are you gone to? I need your help. Over here? Oh, that's a smile that's worth $1 million. Just a second coming in. I would like you to meet everyone too. If Meguro can only see me now, he can see in your heart. We'll see hello to everyone, Meguro too. Tell everyone Tao is very happy now. That's good. Everyone take this. It's a hug or something. Tao's pendant. I'll take this for sure. It must be precious. Be careful, okay? Okay, I'll be careful. Okay, see you later. Whoa, weird flash. I wonder what that is. That his hammer in there? Kind of looks like a pickaxe. That was kind of a weird cut. Oh shit. Oh well, we missed a cutscene of some sort. I didn't realize I could press start. That would have been useful for other things. My apologies, everyone. What are you doing here? I'm planning to go on a little trip. Darren, you know why it is. Dun dun dun. Running through town again. It's a pink hair lady. Hey Rowan, are you talking to Skywarsy? I'm assuming you might. What are you doing here? Building isn't anywhere around here, right? Let's keep going this way. Go, go. Is it up here that I need to go? I wonder who's up here. Who's right? Oh, it's money. This is where we stop that. You're bothering my kids. Yeah. So, yeah, apparently she became a teacher with a ponytail. Miss Millennia. Kids these days are full of energy, all of it used for evil. They kind of changed up her hair, which is kind of a fun, fancy change there. Teacher, these are for you. Oh, flowers. Yes, yes. Oh, that's so nice. Hey, Lauren, how you been? I suppose I shouldn't tell you a little more. Millennia, I'm truly a little surprised you stop running around, kid. You don't really seem to be the teacher. You became a teacher. I didn't believe it at first. Is Ron really that much bigger? I'm as shocked as you are. For some reason, the little brats took to me. Maybe it's because you look fun. I can't get rid of them. Don't you think? Even if I tried. Whoa! Stop it. And they just scared me. Teacher's getting angry. There, they take off now. Sky is here now for some reason. Rowan, long time no see. Everything's been in the kingdom. Let me shoot your Sky. Are you here with Millennia? Somebody has to keep an eye on her. Heaven knows I don't trust my hatchlings with that woman. Stupid bird. That's a weird comment there. Must you always beg me to show you your place? It's a bird. Yep, good job. It's a bird again. Birdie. Miss Millennia, where is Ryudo? Who? Oh, you mean that good for nothing Pete Thug? One day said, I one last thing to do and left, and I haven't seen him since that day. So he's missing, apparently. Now that you mentioned, I haven't heard any rumors of him lately. Miss Millennia, are you not a little lonely? She has a little of the kids, I guess, but yeah, maybe a bit. Ron, you don't understand at all. He's never run off with another woman. I know he'll come back to me no matter how far the road takes him, really, or at least maybe Elaine too. I know it. Bum, bum, bum. Are we gonna take the Grandia ship then? Or whatever it's called, across the Grandian harbor, I guess, now instead of cliffs? There we go. Do we really need to be like a boat like that? I suppose it was already there, so why not have it still? Floating away. Kinda looks kinda like it just flies magically. The physics in it kinda is weird. Oh, we're gonna see where Megra is buried. It's gonna be sad times. That has to be his story. Hey, it's a pretty cool little monument with his face in the floor right there. Megra, everything is alright now. The world, the people have improved. Even nature has recovered fast than I once believed possible. There is sufficient, but we will overcome now. But it is what comes next that I'm unsure of. We put Tao's thing on the pillar. Tao, it's done. She's a doctor assistant now. She says that she couldn't be happier. She might be a doctor one day, too. Hey, it's the little red puffy things. Do we get more puffer nuts? What did we get here? What is it? Is that Ryu's pendant? Whoa, what's up with that? Rito, where is he gone? Is he training people to use swords, or it's just that guy? Dun, dun, dun. What do you have to say there, Rito? What's wrong? Come back soon. Oh, he doesn't know where he is either. No one knows where he is at all. Let's see. I'm sorry. We're still getting ready. Come back tomorrow. 10 for you. Getting ready for. We're ministering, going from town to town. Starting tomorrow, we'll perform. Wonderful singing. Join us. Set. Her sings to join the stoppers. You ought to come and listen sometime. Hear everything. I still love it. That's mysterious. Oh, this is where the one girl. So let's check out maybe the mom there. That is a loud as hell whipper. Whoa, wait, she's alive? Have you been making a mess of things or something? I wasn't messing up anything. It's just making wrath of Nicholas. Even so, you have to clean up after yourself as me. Before. But Mom, I always say, do my best whenever I do. I just am doing my best to make with, I'll go take to Nicholas. Aww. It's nice that she's doing alright. We get past this river place. Oh, my child. Only her mouth has grown up. I guess she's just more energetic, you could say. You were here some time ago. It's been a long time. I see she's fully recovered. Little rain. You can date the king. That's voice. It's Rowan. Can she not see it all? Rowan, are you doing as your mom was told? Yeah, I forgot she was blind. Thank you so much for doing this. I thank you. I'll be able to keep from losing hope. And now Ari's back to her old self. I'm glad, but I can't take any of this credit. It's thanks to your hard work, Summers. The garden is growing little by little. Now you can see the flower. Yes, that would be nice. Thank you. Can we teleport there? Wow, you have so many guests today. Singing girl, it's just going by two. Singing girl, what could that be? Speaking of Selene, yep, totally. She's now traveling the show, doing all sorts of places. Didn't see the 10 gate. We did! So it's kind of funny that Elaine ended up with the more free role of singing, and Melanie is a teacher. Kind of a weird group there. And those barrels blocked away. Anything they have to say here? I'm playing with Aaron and Nicholas during the time, nights, see the performance. Glad to hear that. Let's go. I really want to go with Nicholas, but Nicholas never goes without little Eris. Is this little Nicholas? Yeah, it is. Or a little late. Waiting for someone. Sir Eris told me to wait because I have a present for you. Aww. I have to go see Nicholas, Mommy. I'll clean it up later. Can I go play? Harry didn't say you must do it in one take. If I don't go, Nicholas will hate me. I like Nicholas. But I love you, Lone. Aw, thanks. Love the king, always. Here, right? Miss Elaine. Whoa, they gave her a totally new revamped look. I kind of like her old look a little bit more. Red is kind of a weird color on her. Elaine, why are you here? What are you doing? She's singing for the people. Oh, I'm touring. I see. For Elaine, get washed. Oh, you have a guest. Yes, an old friend of mine. I'll be there shortly. Don't worry, your friends come to work here too. You're Monsieur now, Minstrel now, is that correct? It's a good way to move your talents in a parallel direction, I guess. I sing in trope and stuff like that. Loud car, I'm sorry about. Sorry, it seems quite a different line. I really enjoy my life now. It allows me to see as many people's happy faces. Happy now. When I sing, everybody's so happy. I am at peace and filled with life. We can be as one, happier to bring people. Then I sing a source of joy, letting you look so happy. I'm very happy. Everyone else is doing fine too. Yes, everyone is living happily, but you mean Ryudo? Have you seen him? Has he returned, or has he returned? No one knows where he is. He's said that the things yet to do and something about something else. Miss Elaine, she's smiling a lot more than I remember. Are you alright being alone, waiting for her to come? By faith, can I stand? Haha, Rowan. You asked Melanie the same thing, right? She's a smart one. Experience we share, all of us, bound together in the way that's different. The bond that we share felt never the same. This is faith. Yeah, I question it too, Rowan. I don't have any faith in Rito. I have faith in our bond. Something else there. If there was quite a close world to listen to your pulse, you can feel it. Aww, Becca. Listen, you can hear, feel my heart beating and rhythmic to the world. You don't need to touch the heart to feel it. Rito's heart beats and pulses on the earth whenever I feel it, and I believe from the bottom of my heart that one thing is possible belief. What is our heart says comes to pass. It might sound crazy, but this is what I put my faith in now. Rita will come back, that's for sure. He'll return to us. We're not gonna see him in the end, are we? I don't remember if we do or not. Elaine, I want the world to realize that music of the heart of the world connects each and every one of us. It's kind of nice that she went in a different direction with song again. That's why I just continue to sing. I like that they were able to have her refurbish her singing talents to something that was enjoyable for people. This has to be the credit sequences, right? But yeah. So I kind of tried to talk about my thoughts about the games last time in that part. But yeah, is the game worth picking up? If you're watching this, you probably should get the game and play it yourself and enjoy it. If you really like JRPGs, it has a very wonky kind of system, but it's not insurmountable and it kind of has enjoyable moments. It's kind of broken, but it's interesting. The themes of kind of belief and religion are kind of weird, but are handled fairly well. The leveling pacing is pretty good if you just fight everything. I only had one time where I powered leveled up, and that's because I didn't know how to level up my skills. And yeah. One problem I guess I would say I have is it felt like the spells were more like elemental, like is this element more powerful against this other thing, instead of actually trying to figure out which things were better. It basically was like, does this spell just do a lot of damage, or is this spell cheap and kills everything anyways? But yeah, it was kind of interesting to, oh, there's Rito. Is that his brother's grave? It has to be, right? I don't know. Weird. And for miracles no longer, we rely on nobody but ourselves. We're here able to observe the truth of these words. By Grandia Saber. Oh, this is where the Grandia Saber was. Oh, this is. Can you hear me? who will still listen to me. Yeah, there's a sunbeam. Look. Yeah. The game it's kind of weird because the 3D like cheap PlayStation models I think look way better than the anime cutscenes and stuff like that. So those are weird, interesting tidbits. It's the end, but yeah. Honestly, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, and we get some other thing here. Professional leprous. But yeah. Endgame credits for sure. So, I'm not sure if there's anything else to get through here, but we got like 10 minutes that I can allow to continue going on for it. So, we'll see if there's anything at the end of the credits. I don't think there will be. Might worth it. But yeah, when I watched this game originally, I thought it had an interesting story and kinda looked fun. I'm glad I tried it. It definitely had some... There were a few bosses that felt like there were things that required me to kind of change my tactics and stuff like that. The three-faced god one was definitely one of the hardest bosses I would say in there, and I kind of wish that was just the end boss, because the final end boss was a little easier than that one, which is fine, but still. But the boss fights were fun and interesting with their different tactics. Lots of environmental AoE kind of fights kind of got a little long. The puzzles and the layouts of some of the levels is very questionable. But yeah, I will say the game had a very good kind of like lore and world building feel to it. I know this is a second game, so I don't know how much of the first game kind of really set that up for this one, but having the gods, the people singing, the like starter factions and stuff like that, it made the world feel like it had a lot of breadth to it in my mind for some reason. So I guess just from like world building point, it was pretty nice. The enemy diversity was okay. There was definitely reskin enemies and stuff like that. The problem with it is most of the combats was I cast Hell and I win instantly against those ones. The boss fights were much better because even though I kind of did the cheese colding them down and speeding them up, they had sort of different attacks that would do like AoEs and the delta attacks and stuff like that, and then they could paralyze and things like that. It wasn't like the most in-depth and the most difficult, but the bosses, I'd say, were really kind of a good step up, and they had their different feels and could break different things and whatever. There is the problem, though, of once you kill one section of the boss, the fight gets dramatically easier. The characters were all pretty likable. Lenny kind of was really kind of a little too clingy to Rito or sometimes, stuff like that. Elaine was a nice kind of contrast to that with her being... I really like kind of Elaine's growth in this. She has, with her like faith and Rito is kind of just... He's an alright character. Rowan, I didn't feel too much for. He was kind of cool, but not really that great. Tao had some moments I would truly cry on with Megarov. Those two really went well together as characters that just kind of had a like romance kind of going on, where they were just pals and Megara wanted the best for Tao, and Tao grew quite a bit. Like, I guess it's like I joke that Megara was Lino, but he was all right. He was kind of a little too much love and there's no good or evil per se or whatever. But he kind of had a good foil to go off Tao, and Tao's definitely character in Finding It Hard, although incredibly cheesy, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will hate that. Tao is the character I've changed the most on and enjoyed quite maybe the most. What else is there to say? It's interesting that you're able to attach different eggs and kind of move around different life books and kind of buff whoever you want and stuff like that. If I were to do something else again, I'd probably get Decoy a lot faster. try to figure out how to get that one in through there. Because decoy made it so much easier to just heal one guy way up. Just general defenses, but I did know to max out the specials super fast. Oh, and the soundtrack with this. But yeah, like, can't max out the special cancels. But yeah, the soundtrack was also another thing that was... It really accentuated the game. Like, the graphics hasn't aged so well, but I feel like the soundtrack really pulls a lot of the moments in there and kind of just... I enjoyed it. It might be maybe cheesy for some other people or whatever, but it has a nice little somber tone and stuff like that. So, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It was interesting to make. Here's the names of the people that did the English voices. Yeah, it was pretty... Yeah. Xerath is such a just whatever villain, if I'm honest. He just kind of goes totally crazy. Oh, who is Elmo? Elmo is the god person, or the birth god person. And the special thanks too. I always find these interesting. I wonder what they did to get the special thanks. And I'm very glad that they do little things like this, so. But yeah, if you haven't played this game before or had this, I definitely say pick it up. So, it's not as fun or amazing as I think I enjoyed Europa and Europa 2 or, like, Undertale, but honestly, if you're a fan of RPGs and JRPGs, this is a high consider. It's not a must, but it's a high consider. Just because not because I think it's the best pace game or something like that, and I would definitely say if you do play it only on hard mode. That anything easier than that, I imagine it's embarrassingly easy. But just because it has an interesting combat and the story it tells is pretty nice. So, yeah, this has been Chibi Ruha. I hope you enjoy this, and it's peace out.